Deep inside uncharted jungles, European explorers began to disappear. Boats were found empty, camps were abandoned, and whispers spread of a tribe that ate human flesh. Were they monsters or victims of fear and myth? This is the terrifying legend of the so-called cannibal tribe that haunted early explorers. During the Age of Exploration in the 15th and 16th centuries, European sailors traveled to the Caribbean and South America. One of the most famous explorers was Christopher Columbus. When he arrived in the Caribbean, he reported meeting a fierce group known as the Caribs. He claimed they were violent. He claimed they practiced cannibalism. The word cannibal itself is believed to have come from Carib. Later explorers repeated similar stories across South America and the Pacific Islands. Some tribes were accused of ritual cannibalism, eating enemies as part of war ceremonies. But here's the twist. Modern historians believe many of these stories were exaggerated. Why? Because labeling a group as cannibals made it easier to justify conquest, slavery, and colonization. Yes, there were rare documented cases of ritual cannibalism in certain regions, but the idea of savage tribes hunting Europeans for food, that narrative was often fueled by fear, misunderstanding, and political motives. Explorers entered unfamiliar lands, different languages, different customs, different warfare traditions, and fear turned difference into horror. Over time, these stories grew darker. Books described jungle tribes waiting in the shadows. Maps labeled regions as land of cannibals. The myth became stronger than the truth. So, were there tribes that practiced ritual cannibalism? Yes, in certain historical contexts. But were they bloodthirsty monsters hunting every outsider? History suggests something more complex. Sometimes the scariest stories aren't about tribes in the jungle. They're about fear and how easily humans create monsters out of the unknown. If you want more dark history that questions the legend, subscribe, because the truth is often more shocking than the myth.